Hi again, Donna Hetzler here, and I just want to thank you so much for your text, your support, and encouraging messages about the Overwhelm Conference. It means so much to me. On the last video, I talked about balance. I was standing in front of Balancing Rock in Fruita, Colorado, and we try so hard to balance things. We try to do it all, juggle all these balls and keep them in the air, and it doesn't seem to work, and it leaves us stressed out, burnt out, and overwhelmed. And so what we need is more imbalance. We need to overflow with God's great love. And so I hope you'll join us for this year's Overwhelmed Conference. It's November 4th, and it's just a day conference from 8:30 to 2:30. This year, it's at the Embassy Suites in the Denver Tech Center, and so we're thrilled about that. Ticket prices are $45. It includes lunch, speakers, and giveaways. It is just fabulous. And we're giving you a challenge this year. The challenge is we all know somebody who is overwhelmed, and so we want you to take them by the hand and to bring them to the Overwhelmed Conference so they can leave with a whole new way of thinking about overwhelmed. And so in 2008, I was more than overwhelmed. I was overcome by life when the economy crashed and I was doing life without my sisters. I thought, they couldn't understand my position. They certainly couldn't help me financially. They couldn't bail me out. So why bother? But what I did is I finally reached out for emotional support. And what happened was it changed my perspective about everything. What had happened was I felt like I was raking water uphill and my efforts were futile. But what transformed when I reached out to my sisters was that they were cheering me on and a different spirit emerged in me. And I felt like I could do it with their encouragement, with them pointing me back to God. And it was just an amazing process. And so from that, I learned the power of connectedness. And so when we unite as women, when we encourage one another, it changes the atmosphere. And so that is the backbone of the Overwhelmed Conference. And that's why we want you there. Every single year that I'm at Overwhelmed, I meet beautiful women, these faces that you would never know that just from looking at them on the surface, everything looks good. It seems fine, but they have these deep, heart-wrenching stories. And it just always moves me in such a way to connect on that deep level and hear about their stories. I'm talking about women who have been through divorce. I'm talking about women with extreme loss, husbands, children, women who have been through drug addiction, who have been in sex trafficked, domestic violence. In fact, one of our speakers last year was a police officer who found herself in her own relationship in a domestic violence situation. She was at gunpoint, kidnapped at gunpoint, and taken away, and she shared her stories. And so it's just about being real and sharing those scars that transform us, because it speaks to other women and it really touches lives, and getting honest with one another and transparent just connects you in a deeper level. So when you come, you will hear that. And let me tell you, there are a lot of great conferences out there. Trust me, I go to them. I love conferences. They're all great. And, some of them are long weekends, and Overwhelmed is different in that it is a one day from 8:30 to 2:30. So you're at home for dinner with your family, and you don't have to get a sitter for a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's great. So the timing is perfect. We jam pack everything into that, and we have these powerful connection times. And so you need to be there with us. You need to be there. It's not just a, hey, let's bring our girlfriends to this conference. We're going to have fun. We're not going to preach at you. And we are just going to help you see things new. We are going to alter your perspective. So I want you to join us for Overwhelmed. Find the time to come fill up and overflow to others, it will change everything. It will change your relationships, whether that be in your marriage, in your friendships, in your family. It will change everything. So I've got another video coming. I want to teach you in this next video another secret weapon to powerful relationships. So look for that in a couple days in your inbox. And in the meantime, check us out on Facebook, Jericho Girls. We also have a closed group where we can really connect. It's Jericho Girls Connect, actually. And check out jerichogirls.org. We just became a nonprofit, and we would love your support. So I will see you in a couple of days. Thank you for tuning in every single time, and join us this year for Overwhelmed. We are going to alter your perspective. Take care.